no one really speak about menopause. It's now growing, maybe in Europe and America, North America, South America still, we don't have too much information. No one really speak about menopause. But once you start doing research about what is going on in the woman body, it's just, the trigger to your nervous system because of the lack of hormones, and what you can do to balance your nervous system, fast, easy, breath work, right? So breathwork will deliver different things for your own wellness while you navigate menopause. But also you need to, work with your mindset too, right? You need to think differently about this. Not an illness, it's just a stage, normal, natural stage of a woman. And you have a lot of, natural things to do to navigate them better, right? Every single woman will pass this differently, but everyone will age and everyone will die. So I always have this question: how do you want to navigate that? Do you want to navigate this awake or like a robot, right? Like, fighting with the symptoms, fighting because you're aging, instead of taking advantage of the beautiful world that is coming into this part of your life. So I'm doing a lot of research about it because there's not too much. There's a lot of misinformation. A lot of women feel ashamed to talk about this, the symptoms that they're going through. But it's, bigger and bigger. And how many women are going to navigate menopause in 2024? Is 1.1 billion women.
Billion.
So it's a huge market. Billion. Wow. It's a huge market of women who need this natural inner pharmacy to really navigate, this stage naturally and with love and support, instead of, just pills and things that is not going to work anyway. It's going to just give you more problems. Yeah. So that is why I fight with this niche, because we still have 40 years ahead, right? Yes. I'm 54. I have at least 40 more years ahead. So that is why I'm passionate about it. And breathwork is my main pillar of, from breathwork diet, from breathwork mentality or mindset, from breathwork exercise, from breathwork meditation. But breathwork is the main thing that you need to train if you want to really navigate this in wellness, with benefit.
Tell me about some of the transformations you're seeing with this group of people.
Yes. So there's, I believe, 3 things that women really struggle more. One is the insomnia. They cannot sleep, right? So we need to get into the breath work and to calm down your nervous system and get the cortisol get lower into your body. So that is amazing. I am working with women. I work with a woman, 66-year-old, that she was taking pills for years to sleep. And 2 weeks after doing breath work, she just stopped the pills and now she's sleeping like a baby. Beautiful, like so fast. The second one is the lack of energy. Okay, lack of energy is like, if you don't have energy, there's no motion, there's no movement, no transformation, nothing. So again, breath work with the Mula Bandha technique to increase the endorphins, right? And to feel more energy will help you to, again, get your life in motion and start doing the transformation that you need. So again, I saw women like this. I have another client that she thought that she was depressed. She wasn't depressed. She was very low of estrogens. As soon as we start breathing with the Mula Bandha technique and moving the spinal fluid, she was feeling like going to run and doing exercise. She was feeling amazing too. It's just like about the hormones that she wasn't doing really good. Yeah. So, and then the third one. Yeah, go on. Sorry, but there's a third one, very important. That is the lack of libido. The lack of libido is a huge thing for women because we came from this world that your value is into everyone see you as a desirable woman, like you are desirable. But now you are like, I don't want anyone to touch me, I don't care. And women felt really crazy, like, how we're going to do this? Again, it's because of the lack of, especially estrogens and progesterones. But if we can produce oxytocin, especially oxytocin, I'm reading a book about oxytocin, by the way, right now. Right. Super interesting. And getting back again, and this is something that I also love about Soma Breath because it's so unique. Going back into your body without breath work is impossible. Like, you will not be in contact with your body again without feeling this trance of, energy coming into the body again, and learn about your pleasures. Once you're there, then we can again learn where is going to be my my libido, because it's going to change. Okay. It's not going to be when you're 20. You have to learn again how you will, embrace that, how you're going to have this relationship with your pleasure with you first, because we've been for almost 30 years giving pleasure to others instead of giving pleasure to me.
True.
So that is a huge one, but it's completely possible with shaking, tribal dancing, pelvic floor technique, faster rhythms, and you just like feel like fire.
So the hormonal cycles are all rhythmic, they're biorhythms in the body. So, we teach in Soma Breath that all these biorhythms are subservient to the rhythm of the breath. So do you see that the rhythmic breathing makes a big difference in?
Yes. And women, when women start get older, they change the pattern of the breathing. They start breathing faster because of the, the struggle of the nervous system. Yeah. So the first thing that you need to do is to calm down your breath, your breathing, your rates, right? And be more aware about who you are and start learning about who this woman is going to transform, because it's a transformation. You know what happened that is really funny, that I always speak about this with my women too. It's like when you were a teenager, when you were a girl and you start, having your menstruation, you start bleeding. Do you remember how crazy that was? That there's so many changes that body goes through. And then you have maybe 6 years until you're 20, 21, when you start feeling again in balance, right? Why you don't give yourself the permission and the time and the love? Because this is just the opposite. We start producing sex hormones in our teenagers, and now we stop producing. So your body will change anyway, but we have this negative feeling of the menopause instead of, so many positive things about it. So many, but we just think about the negative ones. Yeah.
What are some of the positive things?